Hello. I am making a little video here. It's my very first video attempt, blog, whatever these kids are calling it these days. Before we start this video, I just want to apologise for the accent. I will try my best to speak as slowly as I can so that everyone out there can understand me, hopefully, and I'm doing it based off of something that is very personal. What I'm going to discuss now is Crohn's disease. Now, I have Crohn's disease. I was diagnosed back in June of 2018, so that was 6 months ago. I think it was June. We'll go with June. And I just wanted to give people a little bit of an insight into what Crohn's actually is, what it entails, because there's been people out there. Anyway, no, cut that. Okay. So yeah, I just want to explain what Crohn's is and try and give people a brief insight into my life. Now, another little disclaimer is that what I'm about to say is based on my experiences. You can meet someone else out there that has Crohn's that is completely different to me, yeah? So, let's begin. First of all, Crohn's is... I'm not even too sure what Crohn's is. Doctors haven't explained it to me. The stuff that I know I've read online, so it's not the most stable supply of information, but hey ho. Crohn's disease is a type of inflammatory bowel thing. So basically what happens is throughout your digestive tract, so that's anywhere from throat down to the small intestines, to the large intestines, yada yada. A part of this tract gets inflamed. So this part's inflamed, your body tries to combat it, becomes more inflamed, body combats it, more yada. That's what I think it is. Correct me, I'm wrong. I think I am wrong. Hey ho. So far I've got Crohn's in my large intestine and small intestine. What am I going to talk about? Let's discuss the basics, yeah? Again, I'm wanting to do this video just to try and describe to people what a day in the life of me entails. Number one, sleeping, or the need of sleep. Every single day I am so fatigued. Doesn't matter if I'm flaring up, doesn't matter if I'm a normal day. Just about every day I am so tired, needing my bed, just knackered. This is just what happens. Oh yeah, did I mention that Crohn's is a chronic thing? So Crohn's is for life. Once you've got it, you've got it. No getting rid of it, there's no cure, you've got it. Back to what I was talking about. So, with Crohn's disease, you get really tired really quickly. It doesn't matter how much sleep you've had the night before, it doesn't matter what you've ate, it doesn't matter. Again, this is for me, I'm just tired constantly. There's nothing, well, I've tried doing things, but there's nothing that I can do about that. Which that actually impacts in social life. I feel like I've lost contact with a lot of my friends because I've not been able to hang about with them because I'm not able to do anything with them really. Because I work 3 days a week, then I go to college 3 days a week. So that's 6 days of my week gone. At the end of these days, or in the evenings, I'm just too tired. I cannot do anything. So I feel like I've lost quite a number of friendships through that, or I'm losing friendships through that because I just can't do anything. That brings us to another point, socialising. It is difficult to make plans with people. You could try and make a plan with me for 2 weeks' time or a week's time and I'll be like, yeah, cool, let's do that. The time comes, you've had a flare up, and you're stuck in bed. You better hope that the person that you made plans with is totally cool with that and they understand, but they might not, and they might totally take it the wrong way, which has happened in the past, but again, hey ho. Another thing that I want to talk about is, shall we do pains first, or toiletries? Let's go with toiletries, shall we? With Crohn's, this is the bit that most people know about, is that you need to go to the toilet quite a lot. What people don't understand as well, or sometimes they don't understand, is when you need to go to the toilet, you need to go to the toilet. 1 minute you could be completely fine, not needing to go, don't feel anything, you're all good, you could be working away, you could be doing whatever. The next minute, it could be a completely different story. It can turn within an instant. There's no warning signs. If you need to go, you need to dash to that toilet as quick as you can. not the most glamorous thing to talk about. Again, that's just something that you need to live with. What was the other thing that I was going to talk about? Your toiletries are the pains. The pains. Okay, I'm going to cut this video now. Make sure this is still running. Yeah. So, the next thing to talk about is the pains, the abdominal pain. So, the next thing I want to talk about is the stomach pains. With Crohn's disease, it can make your stomach feel like a nightmare. It makes you feel cramped, and it also can make you feel bloated. At the start of the day, you could be feeling fine. By the end of the day, you'd be getting all these symptoms. For me, it's quite constant. Some people notice it in class and all that, where I might be like scrunching up a little bit just to hold my stomach. That's usually me in pain. And it's just something that the pain doesn't get any better, it's just you learn to deal with it. Or if you're not learning, you just, yeah, you build up your own sort of immune system to it. So yeah, the pains can be really, really sore. Sometimes it depends what you eat as well. Depending on what you eat can depend that night if you're going to be crying with pain, or if you're going to be able to sleep nice and easy. So what's next? One more thing that I kind of just want to put out there is, even after, if somebody out there actually watches this, because a lot of people just flick past stuff on Facebook, don't they? So if anyone that I know actually watches this, then don't try and lecture me into what I should and shouldn't be eating. If I'm sitting down with a nice, lovely Domino's pizza, and I'm going to try and treat myself for once, don't be sitting there next to me trying to lecture me saying, really think you should be eating that? Don't. I know the consequences. I know what I'm doing. Let me live my life. No, I completely understand where people are coming from. They just try to look out for each other, and they just want to, or try and help out where they can. But sometimes you need to understand that telling me what I shouldn't be eating, drinking, etc. I already know. I live with it every day. I know what's going on. Another thing to point out is that it's a struggle to exercise, because exercising actually irritates my stomach quite a bit. Because of the bloat, and this is kind of to be expected, but I struggle to be able to hug my partner. If there's pressure in my stomach, it's going to hurt. It's bloated, yeah. But that can cause the simplest thing to become an issue, like hugging my partner or lying down my stomach. I know that's silly, but even little things like just having a pillow like wrapped up, just hugging a wee pillow, it can actually hurt quite a bit. There's one other thing as well. I just want to say a massive thank you to a YouTuber who actually inspired me to make this video, because this is what she does. She has Crohn's, and she made these videos really informative, but she makes these videos explaining what Crohn's is, her life with it, which I'm totally not copying her idea, but I feel like this is a good way to come to terms with it myself, and to be also to be able to explain to you, whoever's listening, what I'm going through, so I don't need to explain it like 20 times to whoever asks. What's her name? So if you're either interested in Crohn's, IBS, or if you've got it yourself and you're just wanting someone to talk to you and advise you through her experiences, I highly recommend her. Gut Instinct, that's it, Gut Instinct. So that's her YouTube, yeah. So just type in Gut Instinct, and she'll get a big variety of different videos to watch. and she's amazing. Yeah, she explains things in quite a lot of detail, and she's very lively and she's brilliant. I don't know where she gets energy from, not gonna lie. So yeah, another thing that I haven't really mentioned is medicine, but I might go back in that in another day if somebody's that interested about medicine. So yeah, I hope this has explained a little bit about what it is that I've got, if you don't already know what Crohn's is. I know that I've not described it very well, but I hope that I've given you a little insight into what it entails. So this video is really made for those that's involved in my life, so people that I actually know on a day-to-day basis. So if you've ever got any questions about it, or if you whatever, feel free to ask, and I'll be more than happy to try and explain whatever you want to know. So thank you for watching, and I hope this has been somewhat helpful in a way. Thank you for watching, I'll see you later on.